Hey, what's going on? It's Friday.
And we're about to give you some free food.
Man.
Yeah. This week our sponsor is us, but we'll talk more about us later. So right now we're going to introduce the restaurants we're playing for.
Yep.
We have, let me just go over a little bit. We try to make it as even as we can, but sometimes we have more citrus people that win. So we only have one restaurant in citrus and a Winn-Dixie card for citrus. And I just did his job, sorry.
She did mine. So
I did his.
I got a Winn-Dixie, which you can use anywhere, as we all know. And I have one for La Pergola. They have two locations. One in Inverness on the square, over by Stump Knockers. And then one up at Hernando.
And I have the Hernando Pasco restaurants. We have two for Deep South Family Barbecue. They are in Brooksville. And we have two for Argentos out in Newport Richey. And people that have won the Argentos card here in Citrus, Matt met with some of them today, and they absolutely loved it, and it was totally worth the drive. So if you get that card, you should go try it out because it is top tier.
You can get in the truck and be at Argentos from, say, Floral City in 50 minutes.
Yeah. It's not that bad.
But it's not too bad. It's worth it.
The restaurant is really good. So if you get that one, you should keep it and go. But if you do get a restaurant that is too far for you to drive to, please just let us know. We'll mark it off as your win, and we'll redistribute the card back into the game so we can pay it forward.
Yep.
So this question, this week we asked if there was a memorable, what did I ask?
Role model.
Public figure. If there was a public figure that impacted your life, how did they impact your life, and who are they? And that's what we asked. Took me a second. So, True Nature, we are going to start with the ones that were not the first 25. We only got 24 this month. I was bad enough. That's okay. We got 24 players. We got a few people that didn't quite make it in there, and so we are going to read those off first, then we'll go for the players. We'll drop it in the empty bucket. Matt will give it a shake. We'll draw out 3 names, then we'll see who's eating where. All right, so our first one was Norman Franklin. He says that his favorite celebrity or public figure would be George Carlin. Comedy doesn't have to be all jokes, he says. He's from Pasco. And then Erica Hurley Jerrigan, she says she nominates Leland Shipp. That's the voice of Southern Charm in our paper.
Very cool.
And he is always doing for our community and helping so many. And I'm not sure if I'm supposed to nominate or what, but any hometown restaurant in Citrus, but I would like to give it to Leland if I'm picked. I'm so sorry you weren't one of the first 24 to get in there. But thank you for playing, and we hope you play again, because I think you're new to the game.
That was very cool.
Yeah. Pam Surak, in honoring of his memory, I am choosing Charlie Kirk. His faith, work ethic, and devotion to his family is something we all need more of. I am going to work harder on being a more faithful Christian and spend more time with my family and friends. Any county, and thank you.
As we all should.
Amen, Pam. Amen. He's the reason that I asked this question. We've all, well, I won't say we all have, because we've all seen a lot of hate around this too, but I know me and a lot of the people that I'm close with have had a really hard week. It's been a very heavy week in 2 days now. So yeah, this is something that we should all pay attention to, no matter what side of the political line you are on. This was an American tragedy. And if anybody disagrees with me, I don't care. I think it was. Back to the thing here. Bubba Truby, he says, Phil Esposito for bringing hockey to Florida, something unthinkable to this Florida native, Citrus, and everywhere he's open to.
Very cool.
Yes. Hockey is fun to go watch. I've watched a few games, so.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a phone ringing, and we're going to let it ring because we're busy with you guys. So.
Sorry, we'll call you back.
Yeah.
Promise.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless you're a telemarketer.
Yeah.
I might still call you back, though, because that's kind of fun to mess with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure who it is, so. All right, back to the game. Now we're going to go with the players and see what they had to say.
Cool. We got an empty bucket here.
All right, so Tina Saunders Tutton. She says Jelly Roll. He has helped me and so many others to overcome the demons of addiction, whether it be your family member or a D friend. His lyrics hit the heart every time. Citrus. Amen. He knows all the Jelly Roll songs because I blast him at full speed. Unless he tells me, babe, can you please turn that down? Because I love jelly. Jelly's awesome. Doris Thompson, Count Dracula from Sesame Street, he taught me to count Citrus County. So, fun story. Matt knows I talk a lot. Anyways, so when I was working for Teachers Insurance Annuity Association, like, I've never been one that's been like, oh my God, a celebrity. But I got a call. We had the retirement accounts for Sesame Street Inc. And I got to set up the lifetime annuity for Big Bird's personal assistant. And I thought that was really cool. So I just wanted to share that.
Big Bird's personal assistant was a parakeet, if you didn't know that.
She was a very nice lady. I don't recall her name, but I did. I thought that my life had came full circle in that moment. Because much like the person that just commented, and I read their comment, I learned to count on Sesame Street. And then I went to somebody that works for Sesame Street and helped them plan their retirement income using numbers. So I thought, full circle there. So I just thought it was cool.
That's
one of my favorite stories. So
that's a cool story.
I wanted to share it. Thank you, baby. And
my role model.
Dean Wallace says, Happy Friday. Sorry.
I had a role model maybe growing up. I don't necessarily have one now. Or not maybe a role model, but
public figure that you liked.
Public figures that I liked. They weren't really public figures, but I'll just say it was the Duke boys.
So I got a funny story about that too.
I loved them.
I got a funny story about that too. So when me and him first started dating, he invited me over to his house and he had the Dukes of Hazzard car sitting on in his bedroom. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to marry this guy. So, and I did. So I watched me some Dukes back in the day too.
You gotta love Bo and Luke.
Yep, you do.
That's what it is.
All right. Zach Brooks. He says, Paul Walker. Ever since he was little, I was always watching the Fast and Furious. He's the first person that really got me into cars and always looked up to him. Awesome. He was a very good actor. Very sad what happened. Amber Porter, Hernando County, Amy Winehouse, because she made her learn to love music. She was a phenomenal artist. I loved Amy.
I can't read what
Leland said, Matt, what was your role model?
I just told you, he probably heard it
already. The lady on the shake and bake commercials. I do have, funny you said that. I saved a reel that I found where they're talking about shaking and baking, and I was going to make him do it with me. So, for you, Leland, for you. And Doris Thompson says, good luck, y'all. Heather Preston. Ooh, she picked a good one. Betty White. Awesome woman, funny, and a huge animal advocate.
I would have been your role model then the other day until I got a Snickers, and then I went back to being me.
Yeah, it was very grumpy. Heather Gonzalez, Leland Ship. Aw, that's your second nomination, Leland. He has inspired me to reach for my dreams. No matter how hard life gets, just keep working towards your dream. That's very good advice, Leland. One day it will come true. I will strive and work hard at being a special effects makeup artist. One day I will be working on movie sets.
Cool.
You go, Heather. And way to go, Leland, for helping her shoot for the stars. And Justine Wallace says, have him do it in his moo-moo. We still need to get a moo-moo.
Yeah.
I would make him do one, and I'm gonna, but I just haven't bought a moo-moo. We haven't been to DG in a while.
Yeah.
We need to go down DG and get him a moo-moo. He said that, and he didn't even know what a moo-moo was, Justine.
I was just talking, but now I will do it.
Yeah,
because
we're going to put his foot in his mouth. We're going to do it. We are going to do it for you.
And a moo-moo on me.
Yes. Michelle Mars, good luck to all. I couldn't just pick one. Too hard to. I get it. Brooke Williams, she says Katy Perry. She didn't really list why. Michelle Mars, here we go. She says she can't name one. But she just let us know that it's just because she has too many.
That's crazy.
Mo and Joe Durfinger. Jennifer Lopez, because she reminds me what hard work can accomplish. Ooh, Danielle Mae Sullivan picked one of my favorites too. Bunny XO. She's open and honest about her past, good and bad, and she's beautiful. I love her. And I love her too. She is, honesty and accountability are two things that I am huge on. And she is so accountable for her past. She doesn't paint it pretty. It's just what it is. And I love her for her honesty and her transparency. Leland Ship. Oh no, Mr. Shake and Bake is in trouble.
I'm not in trouble. Not this time. I'm not.
What were you in trouble for?
I don't know, but I don't think I'm in trouble.
He's not. I don't think.
I might be later today for something I do, but not right now.
Stacy Rockentine says Celine Dion. Her music was always something that lifts me up every time I hear it, and her story of fighting and living with stiff person syndrome is amazing. Citrus County.
He's probably referring to me that I'm having to go get a moo now.
Oh yes,
Cut
that
the
is
grass
probably.
in it. Yeah.
Yep, we're gonna get him on cutting the grass, like he said. I mean,
I'll
if
do
you
it.
say it, you got to do it.
I'll do it. I don't care. I don't care.
He does care. He used to dress up in my dresses. It was his idea when we first started doing videos on here for the page, and he loved doing it, and he thought it was funny until he went into a restaurant, and they're like, "There's the guy that puts on his wife's dresses on Facebook," and he stopped. So, Justine Wallace says Leland is thinking ahead, and yes, you were right. The moo moo. Terry Peters, none. I don't live my life based off of public actions or opinions, and that's a very wise thing to do. I don't always do it, but I can look up to people for sure.
Come up with your own.
Ashley Plant, Morgan Whalen, his music helps me get through the day. He does have some good songs.
Yes.
Vinyl Smith, our founding fathers. Without them, we wouldn't have a constitution or freedom to speak freely. Your friend from the Highlands. And that is the reason why we should all stand up and fight this thing that just happened against our freedom of speech. We all need to stand up against it. Christine Spiker, Mother Teresa, her dedication and love for the less fortunate. That's a good one. Nam Duploon, she's good for citrus or anyway, and she's going to say Sheriff Grady. She thinks he's the funniest sheriff ever, and he always explains everything ad nauseum so no one gets confused as to why someone is being arrested. I like humor in policing. It makes him more real and relatable. I agree. I love Sheriff Grady. He is awesome. Diane Roberg, I'm going to say my friends. My friends have given me opportunities, entertainment, and sometimes a shoulder to cry on with no judgment, and it's always nice meeting new friends, Citrus and Hernando. And it was nice meeting her. She went to Leland's event last weekend on Friday night, his book release for The Shadows of the Helix, and she's a very nice lady. And she sat with us, introduced herself, and it was awesome. We love meeting you guys out in the public. Justine Wallace also agrees that Grady is awesome.
Grady Judd.
Shannon Anderson Clark, she said Prince. He was amazing and talented and loved giving from his heart. He was generous and kind and gave without needing praise or recognition. Another gone too soon. Live in Citrus County, but will go anywhere for food.
Cool.
Shannon Combash, she says, not public, but kind of public, her pastor at her church. He helps me lead, or they help her lead her in the right direction. And that's always good to have, too.
Mm-hmm.
Adrienne Hallow, she said, Susan B. Anthony, got my right to vote. Citrus. Yes, ma'am. Joseph Godfrey, Hernando County. Michael Jordan, because he is a wonderful and inspirational athlete.
He was a pretty darn good ball player.
Mm-hmm. Deborah Sullivan, Princess Diana, and her good heart and love for people and wanting to help and make things better in the world. She didn't care what the royal family thought either. Yes, she was pretty awesome. Aaron Preston, The Rock. He is a motivation speaker and humble. I like The Rock too. Devin Hallows, Steve from Blue's Clues, since he was the person who taught him how to count. Awesome.
Blue's Clues. Cool.
All right, so for those of you just tuning in, Matt's going to shake it up. We're going to draw 3 names, and then we're going to pull cards from the closest restaurant we can, and then you have to claim it. You have a month to claim it. I will comment on the original post, tell you won. If I have your address, I'll just send you the gift card. If I don't, you'll have to send it to me. I prefer messenger.
Please.
Yes. I think he does it.
Okay, that's good.
He just does it a long time to annoy me.
Okay, ready?
You do it.
I'll do it.
You do it, because my shirt's a little short, and I don't want to show them my bra.
Yeah, my shirt doesn't come up that high. Okay,
Yeah.
ready? Here we go. I can't see my bra. First one. Doris Thompson. Number 2. They're all sticking together. Come on now. Diane Roberg.
Whoop, whoop.
And the third one is going to be Terry Peters.
All right.
So Terry, you're in citrus. And we got
Diane's
Diane's
open to both.
anywhere. And we got Doris Thompson in citrus. So we got 2 for citrus and 1 for anywhere.
Yep, and then that'll take care of all the rest of the citrus gift cards. And just like last month, we'll be full of the Hernando Pasco wins for the last week of the month.
Let's do the one for Diane. She wants to go anywhere. She's willing to travel. Wait to see where you're going, Diane. Deep South Family Barbecue down in Brooksville.
Get some Deep South in your mouth.
I just saw on Facebook too, they have a new thing going on for Oktoberfest, so might check it out. It looks delicious. I wish I was there after this because I want to eat it.
Leland, Justine, Leland, and Michelle says congratulations.
Okay, now for the citrus.
I guess I'm just trying. All right,
Sure.
so
How about-
we're going to do Terry Peters first.
Terry Peters.
Winn-Dixie.
Winn-Dixie.
Sorry, you got to cook your own, but you get freedom to go where you want. Actually, you can get pre-cooked food there too.
Yeah. And Doris Thompson, you're going to La Pergola.
Whoop whoop.
Very cool.
All right, so back to the sponsor. That's us, and today's drawing brought to you by us, the Peddler's Post, Central Florida's most fun community paper.
Thank you.
When we bought this paper 4 years ago, we never knew what a blessing it would be to serve the community in such a fun way. We take pride in working with the American dream makers of Central Florida, aka the small business owners, to bring them fun, engaging papers to you every single month. We strive to keep the content fresh and engaging to help you all take a break from the everyday grind and enjoy something just a little different, something tangible, something you can share with your family and friends, something that is not only fun, but something that makes a real impact in the community we serve. Thank you all for supporting us in this journey and for supporting the small businesses that make it all possible. God was good to us when he gave us y'all.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I cry easy. I am one of those people that wears my heart on my sleeves, and I'm a crier. I'll cry in front of anybody. I don't care. So, yeah. All right, I think we're picking out who's going to sponsor next week.
That's what we're doing. So, first of all, I keep dropping them. It's all right. Our first nominee is going to be Argentos. Then we got Mama's Country Cafe, Deep South Family Barbecue, and last but not least, Monster Pizza.
Whoop, whoop.
Give them a little shaky shake. No bakey, just shaky. You want to take this one?
Sure.
Okay,
Keep it low.
here we go. Keep it low.
Deep South Family Barbecue.
Deep South.
All right. So I just wanted to share a couple things that are going on in the community that we thought was kind of cool and that we plan on attending. One thing that is going on is something that's hosted by Country Kingdom Petting Farm. They are actually hosting a baptism down at the Fort Island Beach at 16000 West Fort Island Trail in Crystal River. And this is what he has to say about it. It is on Facebook, so if you want to go look him up and you can tag it. But it says, "We are not a church. We are not an organization. We are a body of believers who have heard the call following the assassination of Charlie Clark. This Saturday, we are calling on all who have a deep sense of conviction to draw near to Jesus. On all who have a deep conviction that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. We are calling all who wish to repent, trust in Jesus, and be baptized. For we believe that the time to act was yesterday. for we believe that Jesus is coming soon. It's time to act. It's time to be the vocal majority, and it's time to wake up. So that's tomorrow at noon. It's called Time to Wake Up and Accept Christ. And if you guys are going to be out there and you see us out there, please say hi. We'd love to meet you.
Yep, we're going to be out there checking it out.
And then on Sunday, we've got a couple of high school students here at Citrus County that have pulled together a little memorial event down at the old courthouse in Inverness, and they just titled it Remembering Charlie Clark. And these are high school students, or sorry, Kirk. They are high school students, and they put this together themselves. They're doing it to remember Charlie Cook and what he stood for. They'll also be remembering the lives of Irena Zarutska, Cameron Rule, Jadrian Story, and lastly, Deputy Andy Lahira. If anybody would like to express their thoughts, they will have a speaker and microphones available. So those are just two of the movements that are happening in the community due to this recent attack on our democracy. So if you guys are inclined to get involved, these are two different places you can go, but the events are numerous and they're all over. Jesus is alive in the country and people are more proud. I know that I will be standing louder in my conviction to the Lord now, and I won't be keeping it quiet. So praise Jesus. So that's what we have today.
There you go.
So we hope you guys have a wonderful weekend.
Great weekend.
And what do we have to remind them of?
Don't forget to tip your waitstaff.
Yes?
And we hope to see you somewhere this weekend or even next week.
Yeah.
Next Friday, I'll start delivering the paper, which is a long ways away, but just give you kind of a little heads up.
Yep.
So.
Paper goes to print on Sunday.
Yep.
I was going to go to print today, but I was so slammed. I've been so busy. I had to ask for an extension, so it's going until Sunday. Yeah, it's just busy. Yep. It's been a busy week. This month, usually I have until like the 24th of the month to get it to the printer. And this month, the way the weekends fell, it just didn't work out for me. So I'm just like going. So pray for me. We'll get it out. If there's some typos, I'm sorry. I was in a crunch. But you guys have a wonderful weekend. We will definitely for sure see you Monday for Monday Morning Music Challenge. Yep. And if we see you guys out and about this weekend, we'd love to meet you. So say hi.
Please.
We're kind of cool. If you don't believe us, ask Diane. I think she liked us. I think we're decent. All right. That's it.
Cool. Hey, y'all, have a good weekend.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.